I don't think so. Someone put Tekashi69 in jail to prevent independent. How great. My biggest advice to anyone who thinks about selling their brand, go!
Oh my god, dude.
Wow, dude, look how good he's at building.
$0. Selling for stock for $0.
Damn, I can't believe that. That's crazy. Anthony, the FBI has on him. Why? Why? Merch. And 1.7 million from his bank account.
4-player. Stream. Sniping. Little man! Like,
See, this mare holders, that...
Dude, it's a total joke, man.
Just contact Felix.
Can you be?
What an idiot. He was one of the people that called me out on Twitter for being rotten, although these were allegations. So after this, people were pretty outraged because you have someone basically
Building. Oh,
There's Emo. There it is.
There it is, dude.
Mosh a year ago, I think. Oopsie. Big. From what I understand is that he could face anyone to buy. Hey, Alinity. I hope you remember. Supposed to get banned for this, to be fair. I'm just bringing up this issue and just come in and say, no, we don't treat him differently, or at least his video king. That's an indisputable proof. Undeniable years. I'll be waiting. Don't you worry. Or possibly from jail. That would be pretty epic. Someone boasting about doing something bad, like they have that power. Like, yeah, I'm gonna check those out. I really, really like how they came out. I'm very proud of this collection. I can't believe I just called merch collection.
Please, go sub with someone else.
So after this happened, another video on the Fortnite. So when he left, it was like, yeah, I understand.
Some money from people.
There's a couple of charges. Good. Designed by me. That's right. It sounds ridiculous to say that because it's just...
And they're like, ooh, you can do that too. Get some. Ian and I
essentially one of the... deal. But it looks like Tekashi will serve time in prison regardless. Tekashi69's appearance on memes logo, but I made the logo and I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, shut up. It's copy striking. Although to be fair, I did get copy strike. So yeah, I want to do, and money is really not everything. Person, they banned. How could I? But the term racketeering is usually used in regards to mob. I don't even remember what the bra looked like. Remember, it gets people banned. That's right, everybody. If Ninja doesn't like, never get the guy on top. So they have this. Rappers are all about money. Barely has 2 million in his account. Charges that he has against him. Most likely, if he's lucky, or maybe they work out some sort of the squeal, and they'll just get repressed. It doesn't make it okay, but I think he could have just explained this comment. One for racketeering conspiracy, which could lead to 20 years in prison. One
Sniping. Maybe he killed me alone in a solo squad, and then Ben said, "Do."
Introducing Felix agreed during that to stop affiliating with known gang members. Now he faces. I appreciate it very much. It's available for a limited time and Black Friday sale as well. Thank you guys. Media is shutting down and will lay off employees. Welcome to Punius, everyone, where we talk about.
Report you. If you leave, if we witness you leave, I will not report you.
I can really see that frustration. You see more and more often now YouTube. Even though he did report. Anyway, I think
I'm gonna do it this way. You're supposed.
Jesus, makes me reminded of how but now he came out finally and said what was wrong with the top, but that's inevitably the situation. Undeniable evidence. It doesn't get more. I mean, I don't think she deserves to ban someone just because it's Ninja who says ban this patient. If someone else reported gang, I don't know exactly what he did. It hasn't really been confirmed.
saw that some other YouTube
Please is fine, but that is interesting.
So I sold it for
point. It's pretty understandable that people was involved in a review, and now he goes to jail.
So I break to you.
Can't imagine for having higher pin. And we just Christ. All right, so later in this clip, this happens.
Oh shit.
I wonder how that lawsuit is gonna end up. Defy Media now life in prison and violent crime in Ado, and there's a couple of charges. The lawyer says that he's complicit, but whatever. Next news. Tekashi69 faces 32 years and just said he guarantees I'm going out of my way to get this back. Would be back on Punis. I had no idea. The problem here is that
Mind.
oh Ninja.
I'm scared in life. God first.
And nice. But before that, you also have to buy my merch like that. He's the Thanos of.
It's completely valueless.
We will call him Ninja. If it was a guy, they would have been banned years ago. I think a child in a sect of all places thought they had the moral high ground, saying that when she felt offended for being a I shut off, no warning, no sign, all the people, and I'm so much better off now. Review in 32
idea for that game. They were just like, put your face and reputation on the line, which it never
you ended up doing something that you didn't want at all.
in the company, which was great.
Not least, Smosh is gone. Dun dun dun.
Do the emote, and then he emoted. Leave. If you guys want to unsub for that, get out if you stay in this game. Maybe he's not.
He can get you banned. Ban the player only because Ninja reported him. This is proof that Epic bans
Self.
Defy did a lot of other shitty things. I forgot to mention. They try to take my personal pairs. I don't even care. Why am I talking about it? Moving on. And that's essentially the problem. No one cares for watching. Bye. To life in prison on racketeering. Hashtag stop ninja. Hashtag we will resist. Hashtag not my.
Out of my stream. Leave.
No, to be fair, at this on YouTube.
I guess just to start back at the beginning,
Luckily, I got out of it through my controversies and why he would leave him.
One thing I feel in life. No, two things. No, I'm not gonna.
The evidence of him filming robbery at gunpoint in Times Square. Apparently, he's suing. I'm very proud of it. I think it looks very cool. We all have long sleeves and t-shirts as well. So check Pie 2015 on Funny, screaming. A #1 player in the game. Stop by completely innocence of the charges being brought against him, and that he just portrays no relationships with fans. Interns were engaged in sexual and otherwise personal.
Emote.
Guys,
Nope.
this guy's literally
Nope.
what an idiot. How stupid can
Tekashi69 did a big oopsie. And Smosh, review the clip.
Laser.
Yeah, until I heard about the honest trails Smosh. Everyone knows Smosh. It's Smosh. I didn't know about Defy Media.
When you kill someone and have 6 spectators, it's not allowed, guys. I'm sorry.
You remember TikTok Reddit came up with 44,000 upvotes saying this is not clickbait. Ninja got
I was going to get banned for not
plays constantly and then racketeering. I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Yo! Can we copy strike PewDiePie?
Sexual misconduct. The final boss of the
we so
I'm going out of my way to make sure this guy's banned.
to start.
very mad. Hashtag ban ninja. We can really help you grow your thing. You're like, oh, that seems like a great idea. And then eventually a player ban comment, I bought all the merch.
He's showing you the way, dude.
Wow, look how good.
Prize latest video, like right now.
You have gone so low. As a YouTuber, maybe, and firearm charges. Takeshi, the rapper, famous for his songs like
You're not supposed to dance, all right? You can't dance. This right here, the emotes.
Oopsie. My name is Glory Boger. Oopsie doo. On into this saying that the person that was banned for the ping was someone else that got banned, but I don't know if you noticed it, but I'm wearing a Pew News hat. It's very nice. It's very coincidence. What was being a gangster to promote his music, and he's not actually. There is wonder who she's hooking up with from Twitch staff. She's broken so many rules on Twitch.
It's like now I'm the guy who calls it every time, and it's so funny to be like, oh, you
Poor player is about to get banned because he emoted. So let's as it turns out, she's doing the same thing.
Okay.
Platform or Twitch or Fortnite. And his Skittle machine. And his hair coloring shampoo. I just thought it was funny. Right. That was it for Pew News. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
And we'll just figure it out later. Let's just see how much we could raise. Means that
At the news a couple weeks ago. If you don't know, Defy Media is a company that owns Winky Face. People.
But I will guarantee your ban.
And also Andy, apparently.
The FBI.
company goes public.
Mafia as a way to arrest the top guys because
Unless that
that was the biggest channel
It's not a thing that you're allowed to do
on YouTube. There's just really no reason to go against that. Ninja then made a response.
I have not gotten anyone banned that I said.
Just in. Everyone hates Ninja now. Why? Because he's basically PewDiePie.
Look at him, he's showing you.
ton of money to a whole bunch of people. You can Google it for yourself.
Don't. You're better off independent. You're gonna end up doing a bunch of stuff that you don't want. Big company.
Commenting on Twitter and Instagram
Oh.
about stream snipers blows my mind.
There was no
Combine that with the fact that this fake story came in. Now, as it turns out, he wasn't stream sniping. It was out against Andy Senior, that they were owned by Defy Media as well. Ironically, Andy, they look into it, and I got called out in return by Vice. That's right, Vice out him from hosting Meme Review, and I cannot pretend that I'm okay with this. All memes aside. Ninja did an oopsie. Alinity did an oopsie. That work on Smosh, all the people involved had no warning. It was just bye-bye. You're little, but in considering how, you know, Ninja is the face of Fortnite in a way. And basically, how stupid can you be to use the emote in a
IC5, all right. IC5, if you leave this game right now, I will not.
Because the smaller ones or the small fries will never.
Only two things.
that money in the first place. I don't know. They owe a
I have this power that I can use because I'm Ninja. And then
Seriously? He just
queuing Fortnite account and his passport. And I called her out for sexualizing her content. And now Defy Media and well, messed up Smosh.
Always love when there's proof.
And we don't know if they're true or not.
his money.
He's probably
I guess the
you sold me. I guess we will see using that power, and
look at this. So you're supposed.
it's a similar story to Anthony, you know? You get flown to LA. This is very similar to Ninja's. Every single report, and they don't come out because it looked like he got someone banned when he actually didn't.
Said that. I'm gonna copy strike this guy.
In the company, they encouraged a culture of cash members becoming independent. You had the people working. Dilla, who is one of the founders of Smosh, a wonderful dude. They're both incredible with this gang. I guess it just remains
Sold it.
to see what. And he told me a couple things about it as well. And I remember it seemed gay. That's right. Experience, straight up facts, and that. And I run Pew News. I am the most factual news source on the planet.
moral lesson is not to.
And at BuzzFeed doing their own stuff, and it's basically the same production videos. You don't, I think this applies to most people. You don't need to work with the people. Although Anthony left Defy Media and loud, obnoxious, unself-aware, called just a random guy, get this, just doing emotes. And he made a response.
Beg people for money for a game that has no concept whatsoever. An iOS game that hadn't even been conceived. They just
Defy Media over his sexual harassment.
Remember when they was praying for me?
Yes, and that was.
I call out stream snipers less than any other streamer. Literally.
This is really cool. This tyrant on the platform. Women are asking for it. Basically because, yeah,
Gonna copy strike him.
and all that stress that must have caused.
why did they take it? I sold Smosh in 2011 to what eventually.
What do you guys think? As always, passing the question on to you guys. Then I called her out for basically just sexualizing her content for kids.
And get
Abusing their, seemingly abusing their power on someone in the game, saying, I'm gonna get you banned. No more Fortnite. This all started because on Reddit, a post said that this Twitter account, oh yeah, I remember he told me about this. Crazy.
The emote, watch the emote, watch the emote.
Oh, we can do this for, that's all you have on your account? If you expertise, anyway. I think the hypocrisy here is that if any actual performance, and he also
Watch.
is about, there's a bubble waiting to be broken if they did something wrong, but at this, haha, epic lol. We got the hat. I don't.
You.
Hey, what up, tall Ben? Doing the same thing. People being into. That's right. To comment on this video, you have to buy the merch. And on to you guys. What do you think? This is so sad. Last but she then basically went on talking about some more details about what the company did that was really wrong and scummy. How could I accuse this poor woman? At least the way I made anyone else but Ninja did this, no one would care. And I can kind of relate in general. I feel like the way Twitch is running their web.
Sniping. Dude, the amount of 12-year-olds that are
became Defy Media. And
there's sexual abuse allegations that changed their name. It's a bit confusing, but basically,
can you be?
Now, Tekashi offered a SoundCloud rap game potential host for meme review. That's right. He's got PewDiePie is teaching his audience that, and someone says like Tekashi69 is facing a long time in prison, possibly because he.
I fear God and I fear the FBI.
Convinced us to start an Indiegogo campaign to raise.
I'm not saying that's
The one time I have a couple drinks.
me a leopard bra many years ago. I had offered you very good money then. I spent a lot of time making it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to support Pew News, that's a great way to do it. There was a guy. Glad I am too.
Shit.
Let's bring on the news. And there is evidence of him being affiliated. And I wanted to ask if you'd like to dual sex with fans, stating that high-level management staff and employees, well, I guess apology service, need help to write your apology
For no reason at all. It's not funny. It's annoying. And I
side something and getting people banned. So a lot of people were very mad. Alinity. Who would have thought? Alinity. I enjoy everything so much more now. And Tekashi69 was supposed to host me for using firearms, which could be live.
Had started a Kickstarter to raise money.
Anyone who Ninja reports. And passing the question much he flexes and all the rappers flex is like, really? Ninja merchant that this happened reports differently, which is good, and they shouldn't, and they have your chair do that and shit. That's why everyone jumped on Ninja and hating on him, even though he's practically doing what a lot of streamers do and does not review the play. To that hip-hop rationally instead of getting pissed off about it, and I think no one probably would have cared. I'm just kidding. Defiance time. It looked like Ninja did this, but he actually did. He did say it in a way. If you guys remember Alinity, she copy striked me. That's not the expression.
gotta always love when there's proof. You literally, what an idiot. How stupid.
Tekashi, is it Tekashi or Tekashi? I don't know. He pleaded guilty on using firing, saying that Defy did not do any investigation before firing him, saying that
Just for that word.
one would care, but minimal. Got the Stiffy, and the rapper famous for underage sex gone, which is always a great sign of a company really caring about their employees. Anthony Padan by now. The way Twitch handles things right now, minimum 3 years from the chartersy and to that frustration of getting a different treatment just because you're the person and headbands right freaking now. This ends for 32 years, possibly. Said he's acting like an idiot, but as it turns out, Epic Games responds. Now we can no longer support Pew News, the most respected news source
For stock.
Guy banned, making it seem like he had that power when Epic Games like he had that power. It's like a fiction of.
You gotta love proof, you know what I mean? You gotta.
Colored hair. No, because Ninja.